I said, I think there's an alliance being built between Trump, Tucker, and Elon. That's what I said. And everybody said, what are you talking about? I said, well, Tucker chose a retweet by Elon over going anywhere else. And I think it was a good move because Elon's got 160 million followers. Boom, that's a great place to be. And then he aligned himself with Trump, right before the debate. They're going out with the video, got a few 100 million views on Twitter. And then yesterday, Trump's being asked about Tucker. What do you think about a VP option? Trump said, seriously considering Tucker Carlson for VP, okay, as a VP. I don't know if you saw that.
I did not see that.
That's very interesting.
Fascinating.
That's fascinating to say the least, right?
Hello, family. Welcome back to another episode of Journey to Harmony. I'm your host, Richard Harmon. Today, we want to talk about an eventful weekend that happened in politics. On, I think, Thursday or so, Vivek Ramaswamy had a chance to visit with Patrick Bet-David and the Valuetainment team. And he talked a little bit just about the everything going on in the Republican Party. Talked a little bit about Trump and those things involved. So the story came out that Donald Trump is considering Tucker Carlson to be his vice president. And this has been a pretty big shock as Tucker Carlson has been, pretty much on a meteoric rise, right? So after he left Fox, he decided to join with Twitter. And he has been, receiving, hundreds of thousands of millions of views as a result of it. Every time he posts a video, Elon Musk retweets that video. Elon Musk has 160 million followers, so it's a pretty easy opportunity for him to gain more and more notoriety. So now the story comes out that he is considering joining Donald Trump as the possible VP option, and then kind of to stoke the fire even more. Donald Trump and Tucker Carlson was seen at the UFC fight with Dana White this past weekend, along with Kid Rock and everything like that. So they're planning something going on here. I'm going to play a video. We watch a little bit of this. Your first time joining, please subscribe, and we'll go from there.
And what do you think about it? Two, have you thought about who would be a possible consideration for you as a VP?
Yeah, so I think Tucker actually could be very interesting as a choice. I mean, I think that's he's one of the smartest individuals I've met when it comes to understanding the soul of our country. And is, despite the establishment media's attempt to paint him as some sort of right-wing caricature, he's not actually a partisan figure at all. I mean, I think many of his positions defy partisan orthodoxy. He's an independent thinker, and I think could help rebuild. I think he has already helped rebuild trust in this country. And so I've been grateful for the relationship. I haven't known him for nearly as long as others in the world of media or politics. I've only gotten to know him in recent years. And particularly in maybe the last 2 years. But I think he's a thoughtful individual. I'd want somebody in that role. Depends on what you want in the role. For me, if I'm looking for an advisor and I want it in that role, I think that he's not a bad choice to be able to put in that role and actually be thoughtful about it.
Support that he has in this arena tonight. This roof is going to blow up.
Shared a moment with President Trump. What a fight! Mr. Trump, you win it again! You win it again! Please! Yes, please! We need it!
And 45 Donald Trump alongside the UFC president.
All right, perfect. So we see there's a lot of action that happened over the weekend. Dana White saying that Donald Trump is one of his good friends, and he's very happy to have him there. Again, we'll see exactly how this plays out as the candidates continue to whittle down. Tim Scott, who's running as a Republican, he has recently dropped out this weekend. So things are getting ready to get more streamlined as the wintertime enters, and then we prepare for the primaries here in the spring, I believe, beginning in March, and then we'll see exactly who's going to be the nominee. But overall, it does look like this could be Donald Trump. The biggest question that you would have, and something that I suggested, and I thought I've heard other people say as well, is, in the situation, there's an opportunity of gathering more people if you were to choose someone like Vivek. In that, I understand, him and Donald Trump seem to be very much alike, so it makes sense that they wouldn't be able to possibly, coincide. But that would have, I think there are people who Vivek is able to reach and to speak with, that may have been able to add overall to the group of people who would vote for Trump. But we'll see exactly how this plays out. It's been a very interesting race to this point. Vivek has shown himself not to just be a splash in the pan, but someone who is very much should be considered for president in 2028. We'll see how this plays out. What are your thoughts on this? Please comment below. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining. Have a good day.